Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B and playing some Sunday night baseball here. And I'm going to try to do this with my brand new APBA style cards here. Yeah, I got my Cleveland Spiders baseball here. So we're going to try using the APBA style cards that I have tonight. It's been a while since I played some APBA baseball, so I may make some mistakes tonight, but tonight's just about having fun playing with the cards and dice. It is going to be a cards and dice setup tonight. Not going to keep a lot of crazy stats like I do when I play strat baseball, but we should have some fun tonight. Again, if you listened last night, we had J. Thomas Hetrick on. He was the author of Misfits, baseball's worst ever team, about the 1899 Cleveland Spiders. Learned a lot about 1899 baseball, learned a lot about the Spiders. Just had a great baseball conversation last night. It ran about 2 hours long, so if you like baseball, we got 2 hours of baseball we talked about last night. And also, that'll be coming out on the podcast probably, I'm thinking first thing tomorrow morning. We have it all set up. I'm just doing some final editing and mastering on it, but we should have that all set, ready to go for tomorrow morning. So Monday morning, brand new podcast, we'll have the audio version of that interview. But anyway, Bears Den is here. Thanks for stopping by. I do want to thank our Patreons, and we have a couple new Patreons. I want to say thank you so much. Boy, I tell you, you guys are really helping us out here, keeping the channel going and keeping Digitals to Dice going. Thank you so much to my Patreons, or our Patreons, I should say. So let's get down to the field. This is what we got. Nothing glamorous here tonight. It is just going to be some cards and dice baseball. Hopefully this all looks okay. Again, cards and dice is so hard to broadcast. It really is. But we're going to do our best tonight here as we play some Cleveland Spiders baseball. And I'm going to do something different tonight that I don't normally do. I'm going to do the starting lineups. I never do that. I know Juckett does that and Al does that. I never do. But for tonight, because it's a very special, spidery kind of night, we're going to do that here. All right, so it's Cleveland on the road in St. Louis. So it's the Spiders taking on the Perfectos, if you will. So let's do our starting lineup. So we have in center field, it is Tommy Dowd for the Spiders. Over in left field, we have Dick Harley. And again, it's probably not looking that good, but it's so hard to show off the cards here. At second base, Joey Quinn. Over at third base, we have Lave Cross. Now, he was still on the Spiders at this point. Eventually, he went to St. Louis because he got too good. Yeah. The catcher is Jack Clements. Over at first base is loudmouth Tommy Tucker. We learned a lot about Tommy Tucker last night. Suter Sullivan, he will be playing the shortstop. And George Bristow is actually, he's not rated for the outfield, but he is in right field tonight according to my chart. So he will be playing right field. And the pitcher is Willie Sudhoff. He is going to be pitching for the Spiders. Let's take a look at the St. Louis Perfectos, shall we? So we have Jesse Burkett. He will be the left fielder. Cupid Childs will be at second base. Ed Mckean will be the shortstop. Bobby Wallace is actually going to be third base. Emmett Hetrick, he's going to be in the outfield and right field. Patsy Tebow, he is going to be at first base. Jack O'Connor's our catcher. Harry Blake in center. And, of course, you guys all know Cy Young, he will be on the mound. So we're almost ready for action here. Just got to do a couple more things. I want to make sure that we have the chat all set up. And make sure that we got no bots coming in. Hang on a second here. Just want to get this going. I usually have this done beforehand, but alrighty. So let's get my chat set up so we don't have any people coming in, bots coming in. I call them bots. I don't call them people. They're bots. All right. So now that should be good to go. All right. So now we're almost ready for baseball. And again, it's been a while since I played some APBA style baseball. These are not the official APBA cards. These are, I think this is a homebrew, by the way. So you can't buy these from APBA, is what I'm saying. So let's just play and have some fun here tonight, shall we? Alrighty. And VL's here, not staying too long, but you like to set up. Hey, that's fine. Just drop by, say hi. That's kind of fun. I'm just practicing tonight with my new APBA cards. It's been a while since I played APBA baseball, so I thought I'd roll some APBA and do it. You can't really see them very well. It's so hard to do it unless you really get down there with a camera. So anyway, we're just gonna roll and play some APBA baseball tonight. All right, so Cy Young is on the mound here for the Perfectos. And this is kind of an opening day matchup in 1899. It's not really opening day. It's because I added Cy Young, but it's kind of early in the season between these two teams, if you will. So let's get going here. Tommy Dowd up against Cy Young. And Cy Young is an A pitcher, of course. And here we go. So the pitch, we got a 52 on Dowd, and that's going to be a 27. And a 27 is ripped down to third base. And that's going to be picked up by the third baseman, Bobby Wallace, and he throws to first and is one away. So ground ball to third by Dowd. So G5 and is one away. Dick Harley coming up. He's in left field tonight for the Spiders. And remember, the Spiders were not bad at this point, so they might give him a game. Cy Young deals. And we have a 25, and a 25 is going to be a one-hopper. That's going to be down to second base. Well, hang on a sec. X is a strikeout. No, it's not a strikeout, so it's going to be a one-hopper down to second base, and it's going to be two away. So it's going to be a G4 by Harley as he hits that down to Cupid Childs, who makes the play. And Joey Quinn, our second baseman, he's coming up here in the top of the first. And we have a 35. And, that's going to be a 9 here, and that's going to be struck him out. Nice breaking ball by Cy Young, and he gets the first strikeout of the game. So, after one half inning, there's no score. Actually, what I should do is, hang on, so let me fix this here. Let me delete these. This is going to be kind of misleading. Hopefully that will be better. Yeah, let's try that. All right, let's try that. So after one half inning, it is no score. So we'll try that. All righty, so coming up now, we have Burkett coming up for the Perfectos, and he's going up against Willie Sudoff, who's a grade C pitcher. All right, the pitch to Burkett, we got a 26. That's going to be a 31, and it's going to be a long fly ball way back into center field. Getting underneath that is the center fielder, Tommy Dowd, and there's one away. So fly ball, center field, one away here in the bottom of the first. Did Cy Young ever win the Cy Young? You know, that's a very good question. Did Cy Young ever win the Cy Young? I don't know. Did Lady Bing ever win the Lady Bing? You know? Let me move my camera away just a tad here because I'm off to the side as I roll my dice. Maybe that's better. Maybe it's not. I don't know. All righty, so Cupid Childs, the second baseman. Cupid Childs at 24. That's going to be a 29. Right back to the mound, and he's going to be out easy. So ground ball right back to the pitcher, and Willie Sudoff makes the play. So no errors so far. Ed Mckean coming up. Ed Mckean, he's going to be our shortstop tonight. And here is Mr. Mckean for the Perfectos going against Willie Sudoff. And I got a 13 here, and that's going to be a 14 on my chart, and that's going to be ball 4. So he's going to draw the walk. So Mckean goes down to first, and here's Mckean. Look, I got a little guy here, too. So Lady Bing did win the Lady Bing. Okay, good for Lady Bing. Alrighty. I wanted to keep track of who is fast here as well. So Burkett is fast, and Mckean is fast. And Wallace is not fast. So Wallace coming up. Wallace is our third baseman tonight. And let's see. So Mckean is fast. He could technically run here. Let's see here. So his speed is. I don't have the new stuff here for them. This is the old style card, so I can't do my stealing chart or my my other chart here. So there's gonna be no extra stolen bases tonight because it's the old style cards, which is fine. I could come up with something if I really wanted to, but we're just going to let it roll. All right, Bobby Wallace coming up. We got 2 outs and a man on first for the Perfectos. Ooh, 44. That could be good. That's going to be 8 off of grade C pitcher. Chopper past the pitcher. Oh, wait. I got to flip the thing here. Let's try this. Single into center field. And the runner goes to third, and Mckean is a fast runner, so he will get to third base. So Mckean rounds the third on the single by Wallace. And, boy, I tell you here, first and third. So now I'm going to go to my first and third shot. Runners on first and third. And the Cy Young was created 1 year after he passed away. Ooh, Bears Den. Comes up with that one. Nice job. So the Perfectos have runners at the corner here, and corners, and it's going to be Emmett Heydrich. He's the right fielder. So already Spiders in a jam as Sudoff tries to get out of this first inning. And the pitch here is a 52, and that's going to be a 27. And this is the batter out at first. Wait a sec here. Wrong one here. Yeah, no, batter out at first. Runners at second and third, 5-3. Okay, so it's going to be a 5-3. So it's going to be hit down to third base. All right, so it's a ground out third base. So they get out of the jam as they hit it down to third base, and Lave Cross comes up with it, and no runners will come across. So we are going to go to the second inning here in St. Louis. Let me get the goose egg up here. Yep, there's that. So it is nothing after one. So we go to the second inning. So they get out. That was weird how that shot read. It said runner out at first and something else, but no, there was 2 outs, so he's going to be out. So I think that's how that worked. Alrighty, so let me get my chart here. I'm still working on. I like the smaller book here. It's just easy to work with. Alrighty, so who's coming up now? So Lave Cross, who made that last play, he'll come up for the Spiders here in a second. And it's his first at bat. And we have a 12. We're rolling a lot of 12s tonight. That's going to be a 25 on my chart. One hopping on to second base. And who makes the play down to second base? That'll be Cupid Childs. Cupid pulls back his bow, and he throws him out on the ground ball, and is one away. The catcher, Jack Clements, coming up for the Spiders. And here's the pitch by Cy Young. 31 is going to be a 9 on the grade A pitcher, and struck him out. That's 2 strikeouts now for Cy Young in this game. We got the 1 hit here, by the way, too. I got to fix that. 1 hit for St. Louis. Okay. Struck him out, so there's 2 outs now, and it's going to be Tommy Tucker coming up. So let me see. So we got the 1 hit here and no errors. And we get 0 hits and 0 errors. I just want to keep track of my things here. Alrighty, so Tommy Tucker coming up. He is the first baseman here, the very angry first baseman, as we learned last night with our interview with J. Thomas Hetrick. And here comes the roll here, 26. That's not going to be good either. It's going to give me a 32, and it's going to be laced into the gap, coming over. And that's going to be a nice catch by the center fielder. Who's my center fielder? Harry Blake. Yes, you guys all know Harry Blake. And Harry Blake makes the catch, a fly out the center. So we're through 1.5. No score. Still no hits for the Spiders as Tucker flies out. So they've gone down 1-2-3 and 1-2-3. All righty. You needed a Patsy. Well, we got one here. It's Patsy Tebow coming up to bat for St. Louis here in the bottom of the inning. And first at bat, he is the first baseman tonight. This afternoon, I should say. A 56. That gives us a 34 on his card, and a 34 is going to be popped up to short. Coming in to make the play is our shortstop. I should know this by now. Suter Sullivan. So it's going to be a pop out to short, and there's 1 away. Sudoff got him on that pitch there. Jack O'Connor coming up. He is our catcher. Jack O'Connor. I'll be back. 32. That gives us a 26, and that's going to be right down to second base. Quinn's going to come up with that one easily, and is 2 away. I'm starting to know the guys on the Spiders now. That's pretty cool. So I know what position they play. Harry Blake. He is the center fielder. Harry Blake. He's going to ground us. This one goes right back again, right to Quinny. Joe Quinn down at second base makes the play. And down goes the St. Louis Perfectos. So we've only had 1 hit through 2 innings. And it's still no score here in St. Louis. And that's going to bring up Suter Sullivan here in the 3rd inning. He is playing shortstop, Mr. Suter Sullivan is. And let's see if the Spiders can get anything going here. 53, that'd be a matchup in hockey. I should still turn my camera over here. There we go. The OCD drives me nuts. I know it's just me, but it just does drive me nuts when I'm off center. I'm still off center. 53. So it's going to be a 20. So this is going to be a hard hit ball down to second, and the throw is off the mark. So we get our first error of the game. So we have Suda Sullivan E4 as Cupid Childs throws that away, and the Spiders have a man on here with absolutely nobody out in the top of the third. It's going to be the right fielder George Bristow coming up. So Cy Young has his first runner on the base. Nobody out the Bristow. Oh, I got to flip my chart here. And what do we got for Bristow at 31? And that's going to be, what is this? Hot slide prevents a double play. Batter safe on the field is choice. So it's a 4-6. So it's hit down to second base. So they get the runner at second only. So that's going to be a 4-6. So Sullivan's out at second, and Bristow was safe at first base. So they break up the double play, if there's any good news on that one for the Spiders. And now it's going to be Sudoff coming up. So it's going to be the pitcher. Willie Sudoff will be hitting for himself. You always like the names back there. Yeah, I got Chief Zimmer and Crazy Schmidt. There's all kinds of great names here. You notice there's a lot of hits. I haven't got much tonight. Again, these are kind of homebrew cards here, so I'm just playing and just really enjoying myself tonight. I'm not getting too critical about it. So we have one on and one out here in the top of the third, and the pitcher Sudoff comes up. And a 24, it's going to be a 27 on my chart, and this is going to be hit down to the third baseman. He gets the one at second base only, so it's another fielder's choice. So this is the 5-4 fielder's choice. Bristow is out at second, so the pitcher Sudoff goes down. I'll just put him back here to make it easier. So he goes down to first base. So now there's two away, and the top of the order coming up, and it's going to be Tommy Dowd. Dowd in his first plate appearance grounded out to the third baseman. Runner on first, 2 outs. 54. I need the doubles to come up. 32. Medium fly in the right field. Coming in easy to make that catch is Emick Heydrich. And on the fly ball, that ends the side. So Cleveland comes away with absolutely nothing. And we go to the bottom of the third here in St. Louis. It is Perfectos nothing, and the Spiders nothing. Coming up to bat here is Cy Young. I will just leave his card there. So Cy Young is at the plate to lead off the inning. Let's see if Mr. Young can get any hits going here. And a 12 for Cy Young. It's a 25. Grounded to second base down to Quinn. Easy play, and Cy Young is retired on the ground ball. There's one away. So we got Burkett coming up. He grounded out. No, he flied out to center field is what he did. So here's Burkett now. And Burkett on the roll. It's a 65. And, oh, boy, here. This is high pop-up. And that's going to be behind the plate. And coming over to make this catch here is Jack Clements. So that's going to be a pop-out to the catcher. Is 2 away. I did not create the cards. Somebody else created these. I don't know how they did it, but it's the guy that does my envelopes has seasons for sale that he does. They're fairly inexpensive. The cards are great. They have the backs are done as well. They're fantastic. These cards are awesome. They really are. And so, again, I don't know how accurate they are. I don't think they're terrible, but they're not official APBA cards. I will say that. But I'm enjoying this nonetheless. And so he's got some seasons that APBA does not have for sale. I always start with the company. Just my rule is, if the company has it for sale, I buy it from the company first. If they do not have it for sale for some reason, and somebody else does, then that's when I look elsewhere, or I look to eBay or wherever else you can buy stuff. So, but I always start with the company. If they don't have it, then that's on them. Then I'm going to make my purchase somewhere else. So what do we got? Cupid Childs coming up now. So we get 2 away. As we have the second baseman for St. Louis up now. Ooh, 55. That might be good. And this is going to be right up the middle for a base hit. So Cupid Childs is on first base here. And that's going to be 2 hits now for St. Louis in this game. So we got one hit there. And just kind of keep track of everything here. All righty, so coming up is Ed Mckean. He walked back in the first inning. He is the shortstop tonight, and let's see if he can get something going here. So Mckean is a fast runner as well. And here comes the pitch from Willie Sudhoff, a 46. And off of his card here, that's going to be a 12. Ooh. And ground ball down to second. Easy flip to short. They're going to get the force at second, and that'll end the inning. So 4-6, and that ends the side. So they don't come up with anything else. Kind of a boring game. It's opening day in St. Louis. It's the Spiders and the Perfectos, and right now there's no score. So we go to the top of the fourth, and it's going to be our left fielder, Dick Harley, coming up for the Spiders. Nobody on right now. And we roll for Hardy. And a 63, Harley rather. 63 is a 31. And on my chart, a 31 is a fly ball to center field. Deep, but well within the range of Harry Blake, who makes the catch. And there's one away. Joey Quinn, the second baseman. He struck out last time. Cy Young has 2 strikeouts in this game. Hasn't given up a hit yet. And we have a 25 here, and that's going to be an 8. And that's going to be a fly ball. Near the line, coming over is the third baseman, Bobby Wallace. Not the driver, but the third baseman. Bobby Wallace makes the catch on the pop-out, and Joe Quinn goes down for the second time. Don't say the word. Don't say any words right now. Cy Young pitching very well right now. That's all we're going to say. Lave Cross coming up. He would eventually be picked up by St. Louis because he got too good. Yeah. All righty. Here's the play here. Another 12. I'm rolling a lot of 12s here. 25 on my chart. Right down to Cupid Childs. That's going to be a ground ball. And Childs over to first ends the inning. So the Spiders go down again with a whimper here. It's been pretty much 3 up, 3 down, with the exception of the error. Oh, St. Louis does have an error, by the way. And no runs here. I'm not good at keeping up on my scoreboard manually. So we got the one error. So we do have the error here, so I want to get that up there. Surprised nobody caught that. I didn't catch that. All righty. So it's going to be Bobby Wallace. He will lead off here in the bottom of the fourth. Still no score. I was expecting a little bit more runs than this. Sudhoff delivers. And a 36 off the card is a 14. Is it going to be ball 4? Yes, ball 4. So he walks. So Bobby Wallace goes to first base. We got a man on. And here comes our outfielder, Emmett Heydrich, coming to the plate. Take care. Thanks for coming in, VL. Thanks for joining us last night, too, by the way. That was a fun time last night. Man on first. Heydrich is a fast runner, too. Is Bobby Wallace fast? No, he's not. I like how APBA does the fast and the slow runners. It really does help sort things out a lot quicker. Heydrich against Sudhoff, a 14. This is going to be a 30. That'd be icing in hockey, by the way. 30. High fly ball to left. The runner's going to hold as Harley goes and makes the catch. And so we got one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Patsy Thibault, he is our first baseman for St. Louis, coming up with a runner on. And Thibault is fast, too. I like to make my notes as I go through here. And a 43 is a 29, and that's going to be ground ball down to the pitcher. His only play is to first base. And the runner advances to second, so it's a fielder's choice, 1-3. And down to second base goes Bobby Wallace. And we got 2 outs now. So we got 2 outs and a man on second base. So that's the furthest runner we've had in this game. Not a lot of offense here, folks. Sorry about that. All right, so I got my runner on second now. I'm going to flip my chart. Jack O'Connor, a 26 for Jack. That's going to be a 32. And that down the right field line, coming over is the right fielder. Who's my right fielder? Is that something? George Bristow. And George Bristow will make that catch, and that will end the side. So, no score as we go to the fifth. Come on, I need something to happen. I don't want to be here all night playing extra innings. I don't even have my extra inning chart set up. So hopefully somebody wins this in 9. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just kind of fudge it. All right, so let's go back to the Spiders now. Here comes my catcher, Jack Clements, who struck out last time he was at the plate. So Cy Young here in the 5th against the Spiders deals. And we get a 45, and that's going to be a 36 on my chart, and that's going to be ball 1. Okay, ball 1. A 31, that's going to be a 9 off of my chart, and he struck him out. That's the second time that Clements has gone down swinging, and Cy Young now has 1, 2, 3 strikeouts in this game. And here's the first baseman, Tommy Tucker, and he's already jarring at Cy Young. Tucker with a 64, which is going to give me a 26. Down to Cupid Childs at second base, and Childs comes up with that one, and there's 2 outs. So we got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Suter Sullivan, he is our shortstop today. And, boy, nothing going here. This is going to be, a single up the middle. Sullivan gets a single, and so the Spiders have their first runner of the game. So let me get my hit up here. So the Spiders got their first hit of the game. So there won't be a no-hitter today. And down at first base goes Sullivan. And he's going to take off and steal second base. So with 2 away, stolen base for Suter Sullivan. And George Bristow comes up with a Spider on second base. So with 2 outs and a Spider on second base. Bristow, 21. That's going to be a 30. That's going to be a fly ball into center field. Coming in to make the catch is Harry Blake, and that'll end the threat. Spiders get a hit, though. They leave a man at second base. So let's go to the bottom of the 5th right now. Still no score. Spiders hanging tough in St. Louis. Let's clear the base paths. All righty. And so we got Harry Blake coming up. He is our center fielder, Mr. Blake. So Blake is going to... Oh, that's a 0. We go to the second column. We haven't had that yet. Oh, and Blake is fast, by the way. A lot of these guys are fast. And a 51. It's a 2. And this is going to drop into center field. And he's going to go all the way to third base with a triple. So Blake with a triple. And just like that, the Perfectos have the go-ahead run on third base. Let me add another hit here. So that's the 3rd hit of the game for St. Louis off of Sudhoff, who's been pitching quite well, I got to say. And Jesse Burkett, oh, no, I'm sorry, it's going to be Cy Young, the pitcher, coming up. So Cy Young, the pitcher, comes up with a man on third base. We are not going to take Cy Young out of the game. That is not going to happen. So we got Cy Young batting right now. I'll just leave his card right there. Cy Young, the pitcher, with a man on third. And that is Harry Blake, who's fast. And Cy Young is actually slow, so I need to write that down. Alrighty, so nobody out. The lead runner on third base. Cy Young steps in to hit for himself here. Willie Sudhoff delivers. 14 is going to be a 30. And that's going to be a fly ball into left field. Harley going to make the catch, but that gets the run home. So Cy Young hits that one deep in the left field. No play at the plate. Sacrifice 7. So it's going to be a sacrifice fly. And coming home with the first run of the game is Harry Blake. And so St. Louis goes up 1-0 here. And Todd B stops by. Tonight's game is brought to you by a new cereal called Corn Flakes. Pour yourself a bowl today. Yes, it is. So Cy Young getting the J.O.B. done, as Al Red Sox fan likes to say. And now it's going to be the top of the order with 1 away. And it's going to be Jesse Burkett. He's flied out and popped out. And he is at the plate right now. So it's 1-0 here in the 5th inning. 1 away. 34 is going to give me a 31, and that's going to be a towering fly ball into center field. Going back with plenty of room is Tommy Dowd, and he'll make the catch. And so now we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. But Cy Young delivering the clutch hit on the sac fly, getting the run in. Cupid Childs, the second baseman. He's got a single. He's 1 for 2 in this game. A 31 is going to give me a 14. That's going to be ball 4. So he's on base with a walk. So that's the second time he's been on base in this game. And coming up now is Ed Mckean. He is our shortstop. I always think of the guy from Laverne and Shirley when I hear Ed Mckean. I don't know why. Like Lenny? Is that what his name? Lenny? Ed Mckean. 56. That's not going to be good. So with a runner on first base, high fly in the left, Harley over there makes the catch, and that'll end that. So we do get another hit, though. And so we have 3 hits out there, 3 hits, 1 area. So I think the scoreboard is actually correct. So that's it. So we're going to go to the top of the 6th inning now. St. Louis scratches across a run on a sacrifice fly by Cy Young, the pitcher. How about that? And it's 1-0 Perfectos. Who's up now? Willie Sudoff, the pitcher. So the pitcher coming up for the Spiders. We're going to let Willie hit. We might take him up the next time around just to see some other bodies here. He's only pitched 5 innings, so I don't want to take him out just yet, even though I do want to see some other players in here. I mean, I could. The only other players I have here, in the bullpen, I have Lockhead and McAllister. But I'll leave Sudoff out there for right now. We're going to have some fun tonight. All right, so Sudoff is batting against Cy Young. Another 65. There's been terrible rolls tonight. Popped up near the screen. Coming back is Jack O'Connor, and he'll get that pop-up, so there's 1 away. So we go to the top of the order. It's our center fielder, Tommy Dowd. And Dowd, what has he done? He's grounded out, and he'd fly out, the center fielder has. I need to roll some 66s. Yes, come on. For Todd. 34. We're halfway there. 34 is going to give us a 31, and that's a pop fly. Deep center field, way back, goes Blake, but Blake will indeed make that catch on Dowd, and there's 2 away. Boy, he hit that one probably 450 to center field, but these arenas, no, not arenas, ballparks. They're not stadiums, they're ballparks. I got to get that right. I don't want Jay Thomas to get mad at me. It's a ballpark, not a stadium. And he's out. So, all right, so Dick Harley, he's grounded out and flied out. Again, nothing going really well for the Spiders here. Another 12. That's like the, 8th and 9th, 12 I rolled. And 1 hopper down to Cupid Childs, and he makes that play. So the Spiders go down 1, 2, 3. It's like a wrestling game here. And so they come out of the 6th with absolutely nothing, as expected. So let's go to the bottom of the 6th. And Bobby Wallace will lead things off. Sudoff is still on the mound here. He's pitching fine. He's only given up 3 hits and 1 run, so we'll leave him on. 1-0 St. Louis Perfectos. And, we got the 33 here. That's going to be a 0. This could be trouble. 26, and that's going to be a 6, and that's going to be hit into the right center field alley off the wall. Scooping that up and throwing that back in is Dowd. That's going to be a double. So Bobby Wallace with a double. He'll go to second base. He is not fast or slow, by the way. And so, again, the leadoff runner in great shape for St. Louis. So let me add another hit on here. So that's 4 hits now for St. Louis. And they have a runner on second base. Amick Heidrich coming up. What has Heidrich done today? He is the right fielder. He's grounded out and flied out. So maybe another fly ball can move the runner over. Let's see. So Heidrich against Sudoff, a 36 is, it's a 33 with a man on second. And, popped it up to the shortstop. Easy catch there for Suter Sullivan. Actually, that's going to be a pop-up to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So he didn't even get it out of the outfield. So Sudoff got him on that pitch. Patsy Taboo, he is the first baseman. He's popped up, and he hit into a fielder's choice. 53. 21. Ground ball down the first, and he flips to the pitcher, but it's not in time. Sudoff did not get to the bag in time, so we're going to mark that. They're going to give him the single, and Bobby Wallace goes down to third base. And so there's runners at the corners here for the Perfectos, and there's only one away. So that's another hit. That's going to be an infield hit for St. Louis. And they got some things cooking here now. Jack O'Connor, I'll be back. Jack O'Connor up. He's the catcher. He's grounded out and flied out, but a fly will get another run home. The pitch from Sudoff to Jack O'Connor, a 41. Oh, I got to get my thing here. I got runners at first and third. I love how they have these charts here. I really do. And a 41 off O'Connor's a 24. And let me see here. Ground ball to second base. The runner's coming home, and they throw him out. They throw him out at the plate on the 4-2. So Jack O'Connor hits it down to second. They were gambling with a runner, and it didn't pay off. So Bobby Wallace is thrown out at the plate. And that's going to bring up Harry Blake. So we got runners on first and second. So some Spider defense there. Did you see that Spider defense? That was unbelievable. So they had their cornflakes. They ate their cornflakes. So a nice play by Quinn down at second, firing that home to Jack Clements. And they get Bobby Wallace at the plate. But we have runners at first and second now. Tebow at second and Jack O'Connor at first. And it's going to be Blake with two outs now. Here's Blake. The pitch from Sudoff is going to be a 41. It's going to be a 24. And hit down to second base in the easy flip on the ground out. And the Spiders get out of that one there. But they give up 2 hits. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, 5 hits. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So they get out of the inning there without allowing a run. Imagine that. That's how close it was. Woo! So it's Spiders baseball here on the channel as Blake grounds out to end the inning. So they gun him down at the plate, and they get the ground ball. So Sudoff pitching quite well here for the Spiders. That was a web gem. Yes, it was. So we clear the bases, and the Spiders will come to bat here. In what inning is this right now? Steeler fan. One of our new Patreons. Thank you so much. I missed you. I had the new splash screen. I have you up on there, by the way. Jeb's son ran over from the train station telling me the Spiders game was on the ticker, so I'm listening here intensely on the Morse code. Yes, it is on the Cleveland Spiders ticker tape network. So it is, who's coming up now? Oh, we got Quinn. Quinn, who made that huge play at second base, gunning down Bobby Wallace at the plate, keeping this a one-run game. And the bases are empty for Quinn, who's struck out and he's pumped out, and that's where we are right now. So we're in the top of the 7th right now, 1-0. Cy Young on the mound, and Cy Young, his sacrifice fly, has the only run of the game, in case you missed it. All right, Cy Young to Quinn, a 64. This is going to be a 29 on my chart. Chopped down to the pitcher, right back to first base, so it's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher, and there's one away. All right, Lave Cross, he's grounded out twice down to second base to Cupid Childs. Let's see if we can get his hat trick here. Lave Cross, who would end up with St. Louis. Again, it says Perfectos, but he's still on the Spiders early in the season. 42 for Lave Cross. 26 on my truck. Bounding ball. Oh, guess what? That's 3 in a row. Lave Cross has hit it 3 times down to Cupid Childs at second base, and he's retired. He's 0 for 3. It's kind of funny. Hit it 3 times down to second base. All righty. Jack Clements coming up. Clements, hand of cement. He's struck out twice. Let's see if Cy Young can get the hat trick here. And a 31 is a 9, and struck him out. 3 strikeouts on Jack Clements tonight, and the Spiders go down in order. 1, 2, 3. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch them if you want them. It is still 1-0 St. Louis. And coming up for St. Louis is Cy Young. So Cy Young, the pitcher, comes to the plate. And he's grounded out, and he sacrifice fly to left field. How about that? So Cy Young against Sudoff here. We got a 15. It's going to be an 8. And he's going to single this one up the middle. So Cy Young getting it done at the plate. So Cy Young, who's a slow runner, is at first base. So it's a man on first. And I don't think there's a bunt shot for this, right? Oh, yeah, there is a bunt shot. Let's see if we can bunt them all. We haven't bunted yet. So let's see. Let's see. So Jesse Burkett's coming up. I don't know if there's a bunt rating for him. I guess not. Again, I haven't played APBA in a while. I like it a lot. I just haven't done. All right, so we're gonna bunt. Jesse Burkett's gonna try to drop the bunt here. Runner on first base. Here is Burkett. Oh, there's the 66. I probably should have hit, right? Well, too late now. I've already committed to the bunt. And that's a 2. Bunted to third base. Over to first for the out. And the first baseman can't make the play. Oh, wait. First base falls asleep, and the runner makes it to third. Oh, okay. So he gets him 5-3, so it's a ground ball down to first base. But Cy Young races all the way to third as Tommy Tucker down at first base was napping on the play. So Burkett bunts it down to third, throws to first base, and I don't know where Tommy Tucker was looking, but Cy Young goes down to third base. So we have one away and a runner on third, so we got all kinds of craziness happening here. And the ticker tape is blowing up. I know it is. All right, so we got a runner on third. Let me get that over here. All right, runner on third base. That is Cy Young. Cy Young is at third base. It might have been a triple. Do I dare look? Yeah. If I didn't bunt. I committed to the bunt. I got to stay true. Again, we're just having some fun here tonight. Just having some fun. Although I don't like how my cards here are all. You can't really see my cards too well. Oh, well. Do what we can. All right, so we have one. But there's one away, and we got a guy at third. So here we go. So it's going to be Cupid Childs. Cupid Child, sweet child of mine. 32 is a 26, and I'm going to say the infield was in, and it's hit up the middle, and he scores. So he gets a single here. So Cupid Child with a single, and Cy Young comes in to score. And I think that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 hits now. I missed the last hit by Cy Young. So it's 7 hits. And a run comes in. And it's now 2-0 here as Cy Young comes in and Cupid Childs goes down to second with a single. So Sudoff giving up a single, then a mental error at first base. Let Young go down to third, and then a single up the middle. And it's 2-0 for the St. Louis Perfectos. And let's see, we got man on first base, and it's Ed Mckean. He's walked, grounded to second, and flied out. He is our shortstop tonight, Ed Mckean. With Cupid Childs, a slow runner, down at second base. So Cupid Childs is not going to do anything crazy here, by the way. 21-30. That's a high fly in the left. That's going to be Harley out there, Dick Harley with a catch. 2 away. So there's 2 outs now and a man on first here in the St. Louis 7th. 7 hits now for St. Louis Perfectos. This would be technically an opening day matchup, except I think I put in Cy Young instead of the regular pitcher. So Sudoff now dealing to Bobby Wallace. Bobby Wallace with a 46. And that's going to be a 12. And it's going to be a force out at second base. So Quinn flips that down to the shortstop, Sullivan, and that ends that. So we're going to go 4-6 on that one there. So that ends the 7th. But they scratch across another run, and they lead the Spiders, St. Louis does, 2-0. So let's see who's coming up to bat. So we got Tommy Tucker leading things off. Tommy Tucker has done absolutely nothing tonight. He's 0 for 2. They haven't had a lot of batters, which I would kind of expect. Let's see if Tucker can get something going against Cy Young, shall we? A 16, that's kind of yucky. High hopper down to shortstop. I think the shortstop is Mckean, right? Yeah, Ed Mckean with the catch and the throw, and there's 1 away. So ground ball down to 6, and Tucker is retired for the 3rd time. Suter Sullivan coming up. See if he can get something going. He got on base with an error and singled. So he's had a pretty good day, and he stole a base, too. So Suda Sullivan's not doing too bad. The pitch by Young, another 12. How many more 12s? I got to change up the dice. And the 25 is sharp grounder down to the shortstop, and that's an easy play down there for Mckean. And that's two plays for Mckean in this inning. So there's 2 away. And George Bristow is our right fielder today. George Bristow is grounded out and actually hit into a force, and then he flied out. Still nothing doing, really. 55, that might be good. A 42, and, it hits him. Cy Young hits him in the arm, so we have a hit batter, and Bristow goes down to first base. So the Spiders have the tying run at the plate, and it is the pitcher, Willie Sudoff. So we're going to take Sudoff out. So he is done. So Sudoff is done. And I'm going to put him off to the side over here. So nice job by Sudoff. Now we're going to bring in a hitter and a pitcher. Actually, Sports Metallica was a pitcher. So, you know something? I don't have... These guys aren't rated for pitcher. Oh, wait, D pitcher. Lockhead's a D pitcher. Oh, and a D pitcher, too, of McAllister. That's fine. We're going to have Chief Zimmer come up to pinch hit. Chief Zimmer is going to pinch hit for the Spiders. He ended up the season with the Louisville Colonels, but he's going to pinch hit today against Cy Young. All righty. So, Sudoff is done for the day. We have a runner on first, and Chief Zimmer's coming up. The pitch to the Chief. 64. And a 38. And taking off for second base is Bristow. And is Bristow fast? Hang on a sec. Where's Bristow? Bristow is not fast, so he gets a second base. All righty, so Bristow is in there. So Bristow steals second base, and now that makes it a little bit easier. So we get 2 outs, and Zimmer now with a chance to knock in a run here. There we go. Man on second base now, by the way. And Zimmer, would like that 11. 31 is a 9, and ground ball to shortstop, and that's going to end the side. So that was Zimmer. So they get out of the jam. So the hit batsman gets down to second, but that's as far as they get. So let's go to the bottom of the 8th here in St. Louis. It is still 2-0 for the Perfectos, and I think we're going to bring in... Who are we going to bring in here? So I mean, Harry Lockhead. So we got to go Sport McAllister, just because. And we're gonna have him be a D pitcher. I'm not sure. The Spiders had all kinds of crazy stuff going on, so he's gonna be a D pitcher here. Is how we're gonna do it. Alrighty, so we're gonna be going to the bottom of the 8th. Still 2-0 St. Louis, and it's gonna be our right fielder Emmett Hydra coming up against Sport McAllister, who's a D pitcher. Oh, my spiders are all dirty. Here we go. So the pitch, another 12. Look at that, another 12. At 25, ground ball to second. Quinney comes up with that one. Easy play, 1 away. So Heydrich grounds out. That's his second ground out of the game. 1 away in the St. Louis 8th. Patsy Tebow, he is our first baseman. He's popped out, grounded out, and then singled. So he's 1 for 3. 13 this time. We got a 42, and he's hit by the pitch. So Sport McAllister comes in, gets the first man, but then he hits batter here. So Tebow, who's a fast runner, goes down to second base. And yes, come in to Steeler fans. Buggy wins at the corner of Main and Smith after the game. Today's special: buy a Buggy Whip or a pony paddle and get a free 3-ounce bottle of Uncle Ron's new cherry-flavored snake oil. And I tell you, as someone who's had Uncle Ron's snake oil, in fact, I have a brand new bottle here of Uncle Ron's snake oil. This stuff is unbelievable. It really does. It does all kinds of things. Some good, some bad. But if you're going to get a Buggy Whip or a pony paddle, you might as well get some Uncle Ron snake oil. The cherry flavor is to die for, and it might kill you too, by the way. All right, runner on first base. And Jack O'Connor. Incidentally, J. Thomas Hetrick, he got a kick out of the fictional sponsors that we use for the Spiders games. You got a kick out of that. It's all in good fun. All right, so we got a runner on first here for St. Louis, and that runner is Patsy Tebow, who's hit by the pitch, and Jack O'Connor, I'll be back, comes up to the plate here with a 34. That's going to be a 31. Stroked into center field, and coming in and making the catch is Tommy Dow, almost in the right field. And so there's 2 away, and Harry Blake coming up. And Harry Blake, he had the triple in this game and ended up scoring on the Cy Young sac fly. So that's the go-ahead run right now. 7 hits for St. Louis, just 1 for Cleveland right now, and that hit was by Suter Sullivan. Harry Blake, he's got a triple and a couple of groundouts. Harry Blake with a man on, 832, and hits this down to second base, and Quinn makes the easy play. He's going to flip to second, actually, and that'll retire the side. So down go the Perfectos. And now we're going to go to the top of the 9th. It's do or die time for the Spiders here on the Cleveland Spiders Ticker Tape Network. So, Cy Young on the mound. And it's going to be the top of the order coming up. So, they're going to throw everything at him right now. I'm not sure if we're going to have any pinch hitters here. I already brought in Chief Zimmer, didn't I? And he didn't do very well. All right, we're going to let him hit. Tommy Dowd coming up. Tommy Dowd has grounded out and flied out a couple of times. Spiders trail 2-0 here on kind of opening day, kind of sort of, in 1899. Tommy Dowd, anything going here? No, I got a 15. That's going to be an 11. And, oh, we'll get a single. So Tommy Dowd rips this one, and he gets a hit, and he'll get on to first base. And so that's another hit for the Spiders. That is hit only number 2 of the game here on Mr. Young. And now he takes off. And the throw coming in from O'Connor is not in time. And so speedy Tommy Dowd heads down to first base, to second base from first base. And now the Spiders got a runner in scoring position, but they need 2. They need 2. Here's Dick Harley. He's the left fielder. Cy Young now sweating it out a little bit here on opening day in front of a festival crowd. And a 53. That's probably going to be pretty good, right? 53. Lazy pop fly into shallow right field, and coming over to make the catch is Heydrich. And now there's 1 away. Oh, wait. That's wrong. That's 53 is I got to change the card here. 53 is a 17. Hang on. Oh, I got to, whoa, hang on a sec. I screwed this up. Yep. I had the wrong chart. So a man on second. I may screw this up again. Man on second. Oh, boy. Check this out. Fly ball in the right field. Heydrich coming over, and he drops it. And the runner is safe at first. So Harley is safe at first. Oh, it's getting crazy now. And a fast runner scores is, who's my runner here? And Tommy Dowd scores. Holy cow. It's an error. So we got an E9. So, no, that's an E9 on the play. So Harley hits us in the right field. Heydrich drops it, and the run comes in, and the Spiders are on the board, and that's 2 errors now for St. Louis. Ooh, good thing I changed the chart here. I had the nobody on base. This is the runner on second. Ooh, good thing I caught that. And the Spiders are on the board, folks. Again, it's been a while since I played APBA, so that's how it is. So Cy Young gives up a lazy fly ball in the right field, and it is dropped. And coming home to score is Tommy Dowd, and it's 2-1. So Cleveland, with still only 1 out here. So he did this, and E9. So with nobody out here in the ninth. The Spiders baseball, yes, Steeler fans, all excited here. The fiddler, I don't know if the fiddler's going to be fiddling tonight if the Spiders pull this out. So we got Quinn coming up now with a man on first. Let me get my chart ready here. I always double check. That's why I do this, especially on a game I haven't played in a while. So that was a error on the right fielder. So Heydrich. And they're throwing some beer glasses at him. Heydrich, the hometown fans have had enough. They thought they were going home. And now they're going to stick around and see if they can pull this one out. And there's a couple of beer glasses thrown out on the field. And one of the two umpires goes out and collects them and brings them back to the dugout. Oh, boy. So the fans are not happy here in St. Louis. So Joe Quinn coming up against Cy Young, a 34. It's going to be a 31. Well hit to center field, and this time they hang on as making the catches to center fielder Harry Blake, and is one away. Tying run is still at first base. Lave Cross. If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Lave Cross. This is gonna be the guy right here. Lave Cross with one out and a man at first. Cross, 23, 18, and easy ground, and it's muffed. It's muffed by the shortstop. E6. Holy cow! And the runner goes to third base. And it's first and third for the Spiders here in the top of the ninth. Oh, my Nelly. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's another error on St. Louis. That's 3 errors in this game. Do we dare suicide squeeze? Do we dare? Do we dare? I'm looking at this right now. Hit and run. No, we don't want to do hit and run. We definitely want to try to do that sacrifice bunt. Runners on first and third. It's Jack Clements he struck out twice, so Clements is good. We're going to try it. We're going to go for the sacrifice bunt squeeze play. So they're ready for it. But Clements can't hit, so he's going to have to bunt it. Can the Spiders tie this up in the ninth? Here we go. Runners on first and third. The pitch, 24-32. Bunted down. Bunted and missed, strike one. There goes the runner for first or second, and he's in. Oh, boy. So it's going to be a stolen base down there for Lave Cross, who was, So we got second and third now. He's going to try to bunt it again. The pitch to Clements. Oh, 12. That's probably not good. Bunted and missed, and the runner's a dead duck at home. So they tried to squeeze, it didn't work. So so it's 2 outs now. So 12 is a 25. We're rolling a lot of 12s tonight. So the runner at home is out, and strike 2 actually would be. So the runner at the plate is out, and Lave Cross goes down to third base this time. Oh boy. So now they're going to just have to let him hit, and hopefully he can get something going. In fact, they're going to, I might take him out. I think I'm going to. Oh, no. Yeah. So we're going to take him out. He just kind of sucks. So he's coming out, and Sugden coming in. I don't know if I can do that with 2 strikes, but I am. Sugden's coming in to hit here. It's my game, my rules. So Sugden is coming in to hit for Clements in the bottom of the ninth with a couple of strikes. So Cy Young's trying to close the door here, so Clement couldn't even bunt, so he's out of the game. The manager's not happy, so Sugden comes in to see what he can do. Can the Spiders get this going? Oh, almost. So close. A 35 popped up near the line, and coming over is the shortstop, and that is Ed Mckean. That will make the catch, and that'll end it here. Boy, a 66 would have been something else. That would have tied the game, right? But that is that. So that's how we end things here. So I think that's another error, right? So we got 1 error, 2 error, 3 error. Oh, just the 3 errors, I think. 3 errors. So that's about right. So that'll be that. So that is the final score. Did I put an X here? Yep. So that is the final score from St. Louis. Woo! Close one here, but the St. Louis Perfectos pull out the win. A 2-1 win against the Cleveland Spiders. And boy, I tell you, the Spiders were just a roll away from tying this game up. That was a fun one. That was fun. Let me go back to Studio B. So good times here as we play some Cleveland Spiders baseball. That's the first time I've used those cards. The new APBA style cards there. P-Jet shows up here. What kind of mischief is? I don't know. I'm just playing some baseball tonight. $18.99 baseball. So anyway. Hey, again, thanks to the Patreon supporters for the channel and for Digital to Dice. Thank you so much for helping support us and keeping us going here and paying the bills, our monthly bills here. There are a lot of them. There is. So thank you so much. But anyway, that was fun. I think I'll go tune in and watch some hockey. Last I saw that the Leafs were getting smoked by the Lightning. That's kind of pulling for the Leafs. Most of the series, though, were 2-2, so it's been kind of fun watching some of the baseball. The hockey playoffs. So, time for new dice. Yeah, I rolled a lot of 12s, didn't I? A lot of 12s. Boy, I tell you, I think I got 166 and maybe 111 tonight. What's that, a modern St. Louis team? No, if it was 1899, it'd be modern. St. Louis Perfectos was 1899. Long time ago. So that's what that was. And the Cleveland Spiders, this was the last year of the Spiders, I think, by the way. So, again, check out that interview we did last night. The author of the Cleveland Spiders book, Misfits, Baseball's Worst Ever Team. That was great. A great interview last night. And that'll be coming out on the podcast in the morning, by the way. So, hey, anyway, I'm Dave. That was fun. Haven't played APBA baseball in a while. Haven't used these new cards yet, and they're great. Look at these. They got you can't see them. They got the logos on the back and everything here. And for the Spiders, what are my Spiders here? Yeah, so I got the Spiders. So you can see the different logos here on the back. They're pretty cool. I'm really enjoying playing with these cards here. So you'll see some more 1899 baseball here on the channel. I might have to get some 1899 hockey going. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but somehow we'll find a way. Get some 1899 hockey. I don't even know if who the teams were back then. But anyway, hey, I'm Dave. You guys, hope you had a good weekend. Hope you guys have a good week coming up. Again, new Digital Dice will drop in the morning. It's our interview. Talking 1899 baseball. It was a good interview. It was really fun. A lot of fun things happened last night. So,